Sloppy pass, and this could be lethal for Nani FC. Chad Poarch to win it, he did it! Chad Poarch said he wanted Nani, he got him, and now he's got $1 million!
What's up, guys? It's State of Soccer. We are back with another episode of the Soccer Stories podcast. Today, we have the $1 million man himself, the star of the soccer tournament down in North Carolina, Chad Poarch, joining us on today's show. Chad, how's it going, man?
Just trying to take it all in, man. Just feel really good about it. Just thankful for the moment. And, just thankful for the opportunity, Brian. Thanks.
Yeah, you got the check behind you, $1 million. How are you feeling? Has the past couple of days just been an absolute whirlwind?
Yeah, I mean, it's incredible. Like, you go from working and all of a sudden winning $1 million for family, for my friends, for my team, and then you get the extra media attention. So yeah, it's been crazy.
What's been the craziest part of it all? Like, are you just getting texts from random people? Like, what's going on? Has your phone just been blowing up the past couple of days?
Oh yeah, for sure. Then you got family, you got friends, then you got people that you got long lost friends where you haven't talked to in a while. You got random people hitting you up, and then you got like people like you hit me up. Like we would have never matched up if things didn't pan out the way they did. So yeah, it's been pretty wild. Social media has been going crazy.
Going absolute crazy. You're originally from Middletown, Delaware. As you know, like I was born in Delaware, Pennsylvania. I'm raised in Pennsylvania, but close by in Delaware. It's a close-knit community, especially Delaware. Everyone knows each other. So you're kind of like the star probably right now of the state. Like if there's anyone right now, like you're getting a lot of local news attention too. Am I right?
Right. Like NBC was at my house yesterday morning. And it's crazy because like we won the tournament on Monday, and then I came back on Tuesday, and I did the whole NBC thing on Wednesday, and then I had my clinic. I'm running a soccer clinic, and my first day of the clinic was on Wednesday. So then I went from going to do an interview with NBC to going right to my first clinic with my kids, and obviously they watched the game, so that was very exciting. To take a picture with the $1 million check, the ball, we did the whole nine. So that was a really cool experience for sure.
Now, were the kids all over you? Like, were they like asking you about the tournament, asking you about the money? Were they aware of what happened?
It's funny because I talked to my kids about the tournament during the season, and they obviously they didn't believe me. They were like, "Yo, there's no way." Like, I was trying to tell them, like, show them pictures and stuff, and they were like, "Okay," and they were like, "Cool, obviously." And then for me to like the Bombonera to do what we actually did and win it was like, no. This is like proof for them, but they're kids, like so, they don't really understand what's going on. But obviously, the parents, like, they're congratulating me. It's an incredible feeling. To pictures, like it's really cool.
So you scored the game-winning goal for La Bombonera against Nani's team, Team Nani. What's going through your mind at that moment? I know before the match, you kind of called out Nani and said, watch out, La Bombonera is coming, and right. You delivered, man. Like you put your money where your mouth was and delivered. And the money came afterwards. So you hit that game-winning goal, and then you get the $1 million. So, like, what's going through your mind at that moment?
Right. I mean, in the moment, obviously not think about the $1 million, not think about who's watching. I was just so, like, zoned in, so focused, especially when guarding Nani. Like, you see me in the corner, like, try to take me on one-on-one. I was just looking at his eyes, like, ready to go. I blocked the shot, and I was really excited. Adrenaline flowing through my veins, and then, like, you get that moment where you see the ball and you think you can get there first, and then I got there first, and then luckily the ball bounced off the back of my right heel and went straight towards goal. And in that moment, I'm just locked in. I'm just like, I just got to put this in the net, make sure I take a good first touch on goal, and then just see where the keeper is positionally, and then just tuck it in. And after that, it was just like everything else came after. It's crazy.
Now, you're in the heat of the moment. You're in competition, but we talked a little bit earlier, and you said you're a Man City supporter. At that moment, at any point in time, are you picturing Nani in a Man United like kit? Are you like, is it hard to differentiate? Like, like you're looking at this guy and it's just, he's an absolute legend of the game. Like, did that go through your mind, or in the heat of the moment, you're just peer to peer competing?
I think in the heat of the moment, like obviously you're just competing.
Yeah.
And when I was in the corner, I must say, I'm like, he's definitely going to try to take me on. It's Luis Nani. Like I know he has the confidence to just go at anyone, and he's probably looking at me like, yeah, let me try to do this kid in. But he obviously doesn't know me, and I'm very athletic, so I'm like, please do take a touch out wide. I could get there because I'm athletic. So in the heat of the moment, like I'm facing up against Nani, and like I'm not really thinking about like him playing for Man U or anything, but obviously I respect him as a player. He's an incredible player, so like I got to be zoned into that moment. I'm just focused on competing with Nani.
It's incredible. Now, not taking away anything about La Bombonera's victory, but Nani's obviously a little bit older, retired.
Right.
And you're younger, you're athletic, so you definitely can take him on at this point, and you believe that going into that match, and you guys delivered. Who else was on Nani's team, Team Nani? Because it wasn't just Nani that was a legend on that team.
Right. It was Ricardinho, who's like a 7v7 legend. Players on our team look up to Ricardinho. He's like their Lionel Messi to me. So like playing against them, like going into the game, you could tell like some of the guys. Obviously, everyone was like a little nervous because it's a championship game and you're playing against top players, and it's on national television. So you got Bruno Alves, another incredible Portuguese legend. You got top players on their team that's a little older that can obviously still play and that are still fit. Like Luis Nani just stopped playing in MLS.
Yeah,
he's fit. I mean, you see him take his shirt
off.
He's
ripped. He's absolutely ripped. Yeah, like to even say that he's retired, like
he's not. No,
he could still be playing. I'm not gonna put down some other legends who were there playing at TST, but they looked a little less fit than Nani. But Nani looked like he was still in his prime.
Oh yeah, he's ripped. My boy just sent me a picture of like Nani was saying like, yo, he's they don't even look real.
Yeah, he doesn't look real. Yeah. He kind of has that, even like his former teammate, like a CR7 look, where there's just no body fat on them.
Yeah, not.
Yeah,
it's like they've taken the right precautions going into their career. They've eaten the right foods. They probably have nutritionists, like eat the right things. I mean, they have an incredible work ethic to get to where they are today. But like,
yeah. Let's talk a little bit about TST going in. La Bombonera, you guys kind of flew a little bit under the radar. We had a discussion previously, and you felt like they kind of flew under the radar, your team. Nani was soaking up a lot of the spotlight. Burnley was, Dortmund was there, tons of different teams were there. Como 1907, Newtown was getting a lot of attention, but you guys weren't. Do you think that kind of played into your favor?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, the way everyone else was getting the media attention, obviously everyone's eyes were on Nani, everyone's eyes were on Guerrero, everyone's eyes was on Newtown, and then like who's this like La Bombonera team? And it's funny, it's like my roommate is telling everyone back home, like, yo, like, we got a squad, like, we got the 7v7 2023 best player in the world on our team. And people are looking like, what? Like, no way. I'm like, yeah, like we got a squad too. And I don't think anyone really realized that we were a complete team and how well we were playing until like the semifinals. People were like, yo, how did Bombonera get here? And they started looking more into it. And I'm like, yeah, like we had players. So that definitely helped play a part in like us making it to the final and like people not knowing us, because we were the sleepers. Sometimes it's really good to be the sleeper because like you don't really have any pressure. So we were playing with no fear. When we play with no fear, like anything can happen.
You mentioned to me previously, this is the first time that La Bombonera won a tournament, though, right? Like you guys have had some success in the past. People probably don't realize this.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, 2 years ago we were competing. I have the check with me. 2 years ago we competed in a small $5,000 cash prize tournament, and we won it. And then like 2 years later, like you see this big stage, $1 million cash prize tournament. Like going from here to like here in a matter. I mean, 2 years. It's crazy.
Wow. So there's been a lot of improvement over 2 years. Obviously, I don't know if that team. I don't know La Bombonera, but maybe a couple of years ago. Like, what's the difference now versus that team? Like, you talked about the 7-on-7, just best player in the world. You guys had, what else? What else is the component that went into this team just being so successful?
The coaching staff was incredible. Edgar, Moy Velasco, their pregame speeches were phenomenal, incredible. They talked about the tactical side, they talked about the emotional side, they talked about the motivational side, everything that you can think of going into prepping into a final, even the quarterfinals, the semis, around the 16, 32. Like every match was something different and something unique that the coaches brought to the table that had me motivated. And the coaches are all speaking this in Spanish, obviously, and then I have my my roommate translating to me in English, and I'm hearing what he's saying. I'm like, bro, like this is incredible. Like he's speaking knowledge here, and like everything that we need to know before a match going into it, he's got it down pat. Him and Moy Velasco, and then obviously Juan, the Labomanera owner, forming the team was incredible. Like he formed a team to match. Like he put together a complete team. Team. It's just
it seems that way.
I was looking for. I was obviously like after the final, the interview came up to me and was like, how do you explain this team in one word? I'm like thinking of words, and I'm like, just a complete team. Like it's a complete team from all around, like from the cook.
Wait, so you guys had cook? You had a cook too down there, like
absolutely. I had a little routine, so I had a little routine for the whole week. Like I would wake up, and if we had a game in the morning, I would play the game and then go to cryotherapy.
Okay.
It was called iCryo. I would go there, and then I would eat pliables after, and then I would have Mexican food at lunch. Mexican food is spot on. Home cooked meals, phenomenal. It's Labomanera, his family. It's like everyone's chimed in. No one's like in their own groups. Everyone's together eating, just joking around.
Yeah. Wasn't a team of individuals. It was a collective group. Everyone had one mission. And the thing is, with tournaments, tournament style play is just so different. You get into a routine like you guys did, and that had to pay off, right? Like that had to pay off, getting into that routine, having that community, obviously. So really, really cool. Now, the $1 million check behind you, you won this cash prize. You've been asked this before. What are you going to do with the money?
I mean, I already paid out one credit card. I'm definitely going to put some money away for student loans. Everything that I said I was going to do, I'm doing.
Yeah.
Investing. And then the last thing I want to do is I want to take my girl on a vacation. I want to spend some time with her. So I go to play in these tournaments every weekend. She works all week, and then I play in tournaments all weekend. So it's tough to get vacation time. So we're definitely going to spend some time on vacay, and then come back, same thing. I'm not wasting the money for sure. It's a lot of money, but it's not like 20,000, 30,000, 40,000 here, 50,000 here is not that much. And it's a lot, but it's not that much.
You know what you could do? This is a little passive aggressive. I don't know, but you could take your girl to Portugal because that's where Nani's from. just hang go. Hit the beat. What's that?
That would be cruel.
That would be kind of cruel. Yeah. You'd be in his head. Yeah.
At Nani, he probably wouldn't even respond. He'd probably be like, man, screw this guy.
You have the check on the beach. You're in Portugal. Yeah. No, you don't want bad blood with Nani. He'll come for you next year. Leads to my next question. If he plays in the next year, and if you plan it, you guys planning on that?
Labomanera, I really do hope so. Just the bond this team has created, I feel like we have to stick together. But you never know, man. You never know where I feel like a player could go pro, and then he's not going to be with the team next year. You never know. So I'm just crossing my fingers, and I really do hope this team stays together because it was such a cool group to be around, just as people, and then let alone as soccer players. Just the team was incredible. So I would hope that the team stays together because we played phenomenal football.
Yeah. It's cool because now that we've met virtually, we're doing this interview. I'll definitely be watching next year in TST, rooting on Labomanera. I feel like I have some more stake in the game having you on the podcast. You've been a great guest. So I'm going to be rooting hard. And I'm sure, I'm sure you've made a lot of fans through this process too. You know, obviously the kids that you're coaching, family and friends are there supporting you. Did you guys interact with a lot of the teams at TST? Did you get to know some of the other squads?
Yeah, I've actually known a couple players. Like I played with Acosta on Newtown. I played with Raheem Taylor Parks. He played with Concafa. Actually, I played against Raheem. He played for the Philadelphia Union. Growing up in the academy, I played for Continental, so we were about the heads. So yeah, I know players from other teams. So it was super cool to like see those guys that I haven't seen in a while.
And real quick, you know, you have a career yourself. You know, you've played professionally. You played collegiately. In a minute or two, just kind of really quick, who is Chad Poarch for anyone who's seen you like in the headlights, seen you on local TV, saw you on ESPN? I know that's kind of a tough question, loaded question, but a little bit about your journey.
It's just been a journey of ups and downs, tears of joy, tears like me at the bottom. Like it's been an up and down journey for sure, from start to finish. Like from college to going on trial with soccer visa, and then getting the opportunity to go to Portugal, and then not being able to go because I got sick, and then almost losing my mother. Like just the ups and downs, and then you get these moments where you go to TST, you get to play with Luis Nani, and then you get your moment of like fame, so to speak. You get this opportunity to play, and then it's like such a blessing. So you got crazy ups and downs. I can go on and on. I can go like literally all day about what I've been through. Like I played at Charlotte, and then like I go there for 2 days on trial. I get signed in 2 days, and then I'm starting that week. And
wow.
I play well, and then I get hurt, and then I get this back injury. I'm not gonna be able to play again. And I'm like, all right, so now I got to backtrack. Then you get COVID hits, and it's like, what am I gonna do? Like we're gonna stop the league for a little bit. And you start to lose interest in the game because of how everything is going on, and then you find a new pathway, and you start coaching, and you start really like impacting kids, and you see that impact. Just a lot of ups and downs. It definitely didn't come overnight, and I definitely didn't stop training. I'm still looking forward to the future, and then like obviously you got to stay in the present. So like, it's a lot going on.
Yeah, man. Well, it's no secret to these. Talking to you here, you really are a genuine person, and no one would know this. We've had a lot of audio issues, camera issues, and Chad is so patient. This is one of the most patient guests I've ever had on this podcast. Honestly, man, I'm really impressed. You're so deserving of what's come your way with the TST. I think everyone out there, including myself, is cheering for you guys next year, hoping La Bombonera goes back to the tournament, that you can defend the title. And like you said, I think this is just the start of something good for you, man. I really do. I have good feelings about all this. And I appreciate your time, your energy, and coming on the podcast today.
And Brian, like, I really appreciate you being like a Delaware native guy and Delaware guy, bringing me on to your podcast. It's incredible, bro. I love this experience.
Guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode of the Soccer Stories podcast. If you did, hit like, subscribe. Remember, in audio form, we're all over the place. We're on Google, we're on Apple, we're on Spotify. Check us out. Hit us up on Instagram. Our handle is at SOSTV. Until next time, this is Brian McDonough. And guys, you heard Chad. Keep playing, keep hustling, have fun. Take care, everyone.